Welcome. So, if you're wanting to get into like self-improvement, you're starting to create good habits for yourself, you're starting to train the gym, you're starting to feel good about yourself, there is a few books that will make you feel even better about yourself. And these are what I've read that I really, really like, and I've really enjoyed these books. And I believe they're very, very helpful to other people. So here we are. How to Win Friends and Influence People. This is probably one of the most basic sort of self-improvement books, but it's incredibly good, like incredibly good. Like it just helps you win at life because around you is just full of people, right? And this book teaches you how to like become interested in other people, make other people interested in you, make you feel better about yourself, and make other people feel better about themselves and you from your influence on them, and sort of how to make better friends as well and influence people. So it's a very, very helpful book. And he says a lot of things like make strong eye contact, become genuinely interested in other people, put others' needs first. When trying to sell something to someone, explain to them how much it will benefit them and make their lives better rather than just sort of selling them on the something, on the course, or whatever it is. When talking to people, don't begin with where you differ. Emphasize on what you agree on and keep emphasizing that. Like, so we agree. Yeah, so we agree on this topic. It makes the argument a little bit more like neutral to some degree. And this is something that I need to take little bit more into my own life is don't force opinions, suggest them and ask questions. That's basically coaching in a nutshell. Coaching is don't force opinions, suggest them and ask questions. That is literally what coaching is. So it's helpful for coaching as well, this book. Whew. This book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. This book is incredibly important, I think, when you're starting out. It's one of the first books you should read when you first start because going into business, going into this sort of this world of like self-improvement and stuff, like it's very, very niche in terms of not many people are on it. Not many people are involved with this sort of stuff. And most people outside of this of self-improvement space will look at this stuff and they'll see what stuff that you're doing in the business. They'll have certain beliefs about you and they'll try to bring you back down to where they are. And this book is really, really helpful to sort of say where like you should stand when people try to disrespect you and disrespect what you're trying to do in a way. But basically, if you're trying to build something for yourself, if you're trying to create content, if you're trying to do something and it's pushing you towards your business or towards your goals, and then people are bringing you down for doing that, don't listen to that. That's the main bit of this book that I got. Don't listen to people that are trying to bring you down for trying to do something with your life, basically. And he says that life is essentially endless problems. Like, no matter who you are, you run into problems. So the solution to one problem is merely the creation of another. So, like, you just have to kind of realize that problems are going to happen no matter what you do. That's basically what it helps with. And what you are defined, who you are is defined by what you're willing to struggle for. If you're a coach, you're willing to struggle the struggles of becoming a coach. You understand? Like yeah. That's kind of the best little bit of explanation I can for this book. I can't really remember it too much. It was a long time ago that I read this, but it's a very helpful book. So it's one of the top threes, I think. 48 Laws of Power. I didn't actually finish this book because it got way too like deep. But this book is literally banned from like so many prisons in California. I think it is maybe Florida as well. Like it's banned in a lot of prisons because of what you can learn from it and the power that you can have from learning it. Basically, is like the psychology of power, how to make yourself more powerful, how to get power from other people. It's kind of manipulative. It's kind of not good. But like if you can use it to your advantage, you can use it for your business. Don't use it to like manipulate people. Just use it to like I don't know, help yourself rather than to manipulate other people. It's just not really that good, obviously. So yeah, it sort of says a few things like learn to give before you receive, be honest when trying to build good relationships with people, never outshine the master. Like if your boss, say to your boss, I don't know, you've got a new idea about how to sell more desserts, for example. I used to do this. I'd say, oh, I've got an idea. I think I might go and show the menu and say, I thought I'd show you guys the menu just to have so you can have a look and just see what you're missing out on if you don't decide to get dessert. And they sort of laugh, ha ha ha. And I told my boss that. She said, oh, that's a really good idea. I knew it was a good idea, but I just asked her anyway because it's sort of, you don't want to seem smarter than the boss because it's just a very, very not good power dynamic. The boss will feel like they keep trying to become better than you and it's just not good. They'll start resenting you. It's just not very good. Self-interest is a lever that will move people. Like if you get someone else interested in something, like you can yeah, this book is very manipulative. I didn't actually finish it. Like, I really did not finish it. I thought it was way too powerful. But like, it's something if you're interested in the psychology of certain things and people. It's a very, very interesting book. It's a big book, but it's very interesting. Yeah, and I'm sorry you can read the rest. So yeah, always say less than necessary. Guard your reputation with your life. I don't know. That's kind of obvious sort of stuff that you get told when you're younger. But yeah, that's the end of it. So I hope that's helped you out. I hope that's given you a couple more books to read. Definitely read How to Win Friends and Influence People. Definitely, definitely. Amazing book. So I hope you've taken something from this. See you guys in the next one.